good to see all of you here channeling your energies in a very positive way, as it has already been stated that your energies need to be expressed and they need to be challenged in a very positive way. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the National Action Network and Sarah Hunt and all of our members for putting this activity together today. Let's give them a hand. And secondly, I just want to apologize for my unkempt appearance because I was down in South Macon in Linboy Estates cutting grass and cleaning up this morning. So, and I had to make it here before I could get to the house and kind of spruce up a little bit. But I figured that in this hot sun, you all would understand. And then third, I would like to say thank you to our president, Barack Obama, for making the statement that he made yesterday. Someone has said the president didn't need to get involved in this. But I say that yes, he did, because we have to remember that they said that Roosevelt shouldn't have gotten involved in the things that he got involved in. But it was because he was in a wheelchair, Eleanor Roosevelt went and got in the airplane with the Tuskegee Airmen and flew and landed and said, now send them to war. We probably still have pilots trained and not flying today.
Amen.
Somebody ought to say amen to that.
Amen.
I just come by to remind you, don't be so upset with the personality. I know it's easy to focus in on George Zimmerman. He is just a part of the problem. It could have been anybody else. It was just George Zimmerman this time. It was just Trayvon Martin this time. But what we need to be upset about is the system. This whole thing is systemic. It's a system that's doing this. When you look around and you see that 59% of all the people involved in our criminal justice system are African American, and we're only 13% of the nation's population, that lets you know that something systemic is going on, and you need to understand that it's the system. Somebody said it was the prosecution. Of course, I don't think the prosecution did a good job, because I don't see how a man can have dried blood on his head if he was fighting in the ring. Have mercy, have mercy. Think about it. The blood was dry on his head, but he was out there in the rain. They said the rain washed everything off of Trayvon Martin's hand. I think somebody wiped it off his hand. Because I believe, and that's one thing the prosecution didn't do, they didn't present a theory for that side of the battle. And that theory to me should have been that the gun was drawn all along. And they were testing over the gun. And when he said he pulled his hands from under him to spread them out, he was wiping them all so when no gun residue be on his hand. To prove that, that's what they were tussling over. You can't draw no gun if you laying on your back and the gun is behind your back. I mean, do we look like that? We're not that stupid.
Amen.
We're not going to let them tell us things that don't even make good sense.
All right.
I come by basically to tell you that now it is in your hand. It is in your hand to change the laws and the system. And the way you change the laws and the system is you have to change the people who make the laws. And the way you change the people who make the laws, you have to vote. And you have to understand that you have been given the power to do what needs to be done. In 2010, the governor won by 258,000 votes. Do you know how many minorities that were registered? I'm not talking about people who we're trying to get registered. People that were already registered and didn't go and vote. 689,000 African Americans didn't go and vote. That was enough, and we still have the power to change anything we need to change. Right here in Macon, in the state of Georgia, down in Florida, we got to get up and use what we have.
Amen.
As I take my seat, I just want to remind you, because I think that somebody lifted up that we all were part the Judo-Christianity heritage. And we need to understand that we believe in a God who has all power in his hand, a God who can change anything.
Amen.
But we have to understand that he has given us some power. And I want to call your attention to a man by the name of Moses. You probably remember him.
Woo.
When he was standing on the Red Sea.
Yeah.
And he asked God and cried out, look at this sea, and I got all these people, and Pharaoh is close behind.
Hey, all right now.
God looked at Moses and said, what you got in your hand? You got that rod in your hand.
Woo.
That's the same rod that you touched the rock and it gave water.
Yeah.
The same rod
Yeah.
that you waved and manna fell from heaven. You got the rod. You got the boat. You need to use what God has given you.
Amen.
Use what God has given you.
Yay.
Because time is winding up.
Hey.
Time, oh, time, oh.
Time is wide.